We move across to Paramount Plus for a new crime drama called Sight Unseen. And here's a clip.
I'm afraid it's conclusive. You're clinically blind.
Been waiting for an open.
Think of this as a chance to explore a new world.
It's the 21st century and we can do better than a grubby stick.
I brought you something that might help. Clip the camera on, and the phone connects you to a guide that sees for you. Describes everything around you.
The Seeing Eye app?
It's called Eyes Up.
Well, if you like detective dramas, then I reckon this is one for you and you're going to be binging on it pretty quickly. So, as you say, this is the new Paramount Plus series, and it revolves around a homicide detective called Tess Avery, played by Dolly Lewis, and she's losing her sight, hence the title of this. This actually has had its first outing in Canada last year, and was heralded as something completely brilliant and in a league of its own, and I think it's going to be a bit of a treat for us over here too. I think from what I've seen of it so far, you'll get hooked pretty quickly because it is quite pacey. It's a different take on this kind of genre, I would say, and as I say, Tess Avery starts to lose her sight during a crime case that she's overseeing, and it's really awful. It's really sad. I think it's one of those things that you can't even imagine. You put yourself in that situation and how much changes in your world, particularly somebody who needs their eyes, and we all need our eyes, of course we do, but you know what I mean, someone this is so important to their job, and it's a genetic condition, and it's rapid. And so she doesn't really want to accept any help. So you have the whole kind of personal side of that. You have a whole relationship side as well as the professional side. And I think that's what makes this slightly unique, really. And she's also, she as a person has quite a big story. There's quite a lot of issues that she has to overcome anyway to get outside and do her job, and to kind of be the person that I suppose that we see to fight crime and do these big cases. So you get entrenched pretty quickly in this. It doesn't take long for you to be, completely into this. Because she's losing her sight and is kind of reluctant to accept any help, she pairs up, and this is where the weird stuff happens, in my opinion. She pairs up with this agoraphobic visual guide, Sunny Patel, via an app. And basically the app becomes her eyes. Well, in the world of AI, in the world of, things we've discussed before, Ian, how prepared are you to rely on that completely? Are they really her eyes? Can she really see things? And so there are sort of moments where, like a knife will come out or something will happen, and can she really see it? Has she foreseen something before it actually happens, or can the app help her? So that there's kind of like another element to this, which I suppose is the kind of the odd one, but also, again, quite different. For me, I found it quite intriguing. I thought it was really, really very good. I do think that this is one of those things that you're just going to want to just keep on binging. It won't be something you can turn the television off if you want to see the end of it. And it was a hit last year in another territory. So why wouldn't it be here? What did you think, Ian?
Yeah, I had a problem with this in that I just don't believe the basic premise. It's just ludicrous. So as you say, they're trying to. They think a woman's been abducted who may be dead or dying, and they're trying to stop the guy that they think has abducted her, and suddenly she just can't really see anything anymore. It happens really quickly, but for some reason she decides to keep that a secret. She doesn't tell anyone. I mean, she resigns from her job, but she doesn't say why. It's just like, well, no one would do that. So that's really odd. And then, yes, as you say, I think it's called something like Eyes Up, this app. So she has a tiny little camera that she wears, and then she has an earpiece. And so this woman in New York, Sunny, played by Agam Darshi, is looking at what Tess is seeing and telling her, someone's trying to shake your hand, stand up and put your right arm out, or, just telling her where everything is, obstacles and whatever, or things she needs to notice. That is quite intriguing idea tech-wise, but it wouldn't work. But there is quite a funny scene, I must admit, where she's had a one-night stand somehow without the guy realizing that she can't see anything at all. And then she needs to use the app to find all her clothes that are kind of scattered around the apartment. I mean, which is, kind of comedic, I guess, deliberately so. So, I mean, I think Dolly Lewis is really good, but I just can't really get past the fact that the premise isn't really credible. But filmed in Vancouver, and as you say, I think it was popular in Canada. So I did enjoy watching it, but at the back of my mind, I've just kept thinking this wouldn't happen. But yeah, I did enjoy it. I enjoyed it in my own way.